Barely gonna make it to work. Oh no. We don't talk like that.
We're back.
We don't talk like that. Because this is the Hype Podcast. I am the host with no name.
I'm DJ Oh So Fresh.
We're kicking it with you every single week right here on the Hype. And we have an amazing show for you today. I mean,
it's always amazing.
It is amazing, but it's amazing today because the sun is shining. I'm not whining. And Oh So Fresh has a special guest. His left and right hemisphere are here today. Whew!
What you said? Both sides of my body?
Both sides of your brain.
Both pieces of my ass.
This week on the 5 Minutes of Funk, LeBron is out. Jesse Smollett is back in. And brace yourselves. Seattle is dying.
That's what's going on. It's a documentary I saw. I got more words about it later, but yeah, it's crazy.
And today on the Hype, when is country not country in your country? And yes, we're talking about the music.
So if you got a MAGA hat, you might want to throw that on.
But before we get into all that, don't forget to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Hype, or hit us up on the Hype line, 503-776-0167.
I don't know. Hold up with that. Because it's the Hype line. But, you know, if you want to get people to call, you gotta kind of jazz that up. You gotta just kind of smooth it out. I mean, you really have to talk to them.
What are you talking about?
If you want them to call the Hype line, give it to them like this. You know, girl, I really need you to call the Hype line. So I want to hear from you. And before I give you the number, I want you to grab that earbud, put it a little closer to your ear so you can hear it when I tell you that it's 503-776-0167. That's how you get in touch with Diesel Fresh. That's how you stay in touch with Diesel Fresh. Now, I know I might not pick up, but I encourage you, I thoroughly encourage you to leave a message. Because I might be busy. And the next time, I might be busy with you. So before I go anywhere, I want to give you that number one more time. Pull that earbud a little bit closer. And if it can't get close enough, clean out the fucking wax. But one more time, 503-776-0167. That's how you get in touch with the Hype.
Dude, I want to fucking call the Hype line after that. Jesus Christ.
Man, undo your panties, bro. Undo your panties.
Dude, did you fucking write that down? Or was that just off the top of your head?
That was just how I was feeling.
Dude, he restarted the show. Just because of that.
That's just how I was feeling right now. You know, sometimes you just gotta get Diesel Fresh.
Wow. He is so entranced by the sound of his own voice, he hit the fucking intro music again. Jesus Christ.
So can we actually start the show now? How is your fucking week? What are you even doing here?
Hold on. I feel like I'm in the fucking Matrix right now.
You know what?
I can't tell if my dick is hard or my pussy's wet. I don't know.
It's okay for a man to feel that way towards a man, but it's not that okay for you to feel that way towards me. That's just what I'm saying. You could get up whatever you want to do it. You could pause it or whatever the fuck, but
I'm gonna have to pause this entire thing.
Check this out. I'm going to have to record that part separately on a different day.
Alone in your basement?
I don't need you fucking fluttered. Yeah. No, you don't do shit like that alone in your basement unless you're Jeffrey Dahmer. No, you do that in the light of the day. If you
man. Whew. It's getting hot up in here.
It's been ridiculous.
Dude, it really has. Like, the weather has been fucking beautiful all weekend here in Vancouver. And, dude.
Vancouver, USA.
Yeah. Not that BC bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Canada. You and your fucking big ass animals. Jesus. I was watching this fucking podcast the other day online. I won't disclose who it was, but they had a fucking story about, they're all like hunters, you know, little wildlife podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're talking about this fucking place up in Canada, apparently, that the animals grow 2 to 3 times bigger than the average animal. Like, imagine a grizzly bear. Those things are fucking hundreds of pounds already, right?
Yeah.
Imagine 2 to 3 times an average grizzly bear. No, grizzly bears are big enough, okay? We don't need some Narnia forest land.
So what is this, like fucking Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Like in Canada? How come they're not reporting this? How come I don't hear about this shit on the news? Shouldn't this be all over?
Dude, you'd imagine.
Shouldn't everybody... there's giant animals in this one part of Canada. Like, but you said it's hella remote, right?
Oh, dude, it's completely isolated. The way these guys talk about it, you have to hike, 10 to 15 miles into this bush, as they call it. Not the vagina bush. Not that 70s, 80s Afro bush.
Well, hey, if you got the footage, you can make the march. I mean,
but yeah, you have to hike in a substantial way. No roads, no camping. Like, people go there exclusively to hunt, and because the caribou and elk and everything are just apparently enormous. And so with the prey comes the predator. So the wolves are fucking huge out there. The grizzly bears are fucking huge out there. One dude was talking about seeing a grizzly bear over 11 feet tall. Can you imagine that?
I can't imagine that he made it back.
Well, he tells this story about yeah, right. He actually tells the story about how this bear charged their camp. Because bears are very territorial. I didn't know this. I thought they were just kind of like nomadish.
You thought they were just assholes.
Yeah. I thought they were just like, I'm going to fucking eat things.
It doesn't matter what you think about bears. You know that you're not just going to be sitting next to one.
Yeah. This ain't Winnie the Pooh.
Because if I see an 11-foot bear, sorry, he's going out like Harambe.
Yeah, right. But so he tells this fucking story about this bear charging their camp, and luckily... There was about 6 or 7 dudes, and they were sitting in a circle, and you don't hear
Indian style,
right?
I'm sorry, crisscross applesauce. No, you can't say that anymore. Crisscross applesauce. Dudes sitting in a circle.
Yeah, circle jerking. No, I'm just kidding. But
shit, it could have been a rousing game of Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah. But even for like bears that are like 1,200 pounds, apparently you don't hear them coming. They're like silent assassins, dude. So this thing comes charging through the bush.
You tell me how something 11 feet tall is a silent assassin.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy as fuck. And
I could barely creep in the house without waking my mom up.
Well, and they're very fast as well. So like they're as fast as like any regular dog, and dogs are pretty fucking fast.
Yeah.
And so before they know it, this thing is like bearing down upon them, no pun intended, and all of them at the same time get up and scatter, which I don't know if that's the recommended scenario.
Yeah, it is. There's only one bear.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
that's what happens when somebody pulls out a gun. There's only one fucking gun. There's one bear. Well, if we scatter, only one of us is going to die. Hey, I'm going to go home. Obviously I have a wife because some dumb motherfucker encouraged me to be 15 fucking miles into the middle of fucking nowhere. There's somebody at home encouraging this dumbass fucking behavior. So I got to get home to my fucking wife.
But so these guys fucking scatter, and exactly what you said. The bear kind of just like reared up and went, "Whoa, what the fuck? I thought this was one big thing I was going to eat. Now it's a bunch of little things fucking running around." And one of the dudes panicked, grabbed his Trek poles, and started like jabbing at the bear's face. So that was deterring the bear as he's trying to...
Deterring?
Yeah. It's deterring the bear as he's trying to like focus in on one person to eat. And another dude fucking jumped on it. He got up, fucking did a little football juke move, ran around behind the bear as it like tried to navigate its way towards one of the dudes, and jumped on its fucking back and started hitting it, like hammer fisted it in the fucking back. Can you believe that shit? Not only do I not see you going like deep in the woods hunting,
white guys,
but I don't see Oh So Fresh jumping on a bear's back and going, "You motherfuckers!"
You don't know how you're gonna react because they climb trees. It's not like, what I'm saying?
Well, grizzly bears don't.
like I figure out what kind of fucking bear it is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Let me pull out the fucking bear manual. Yeah. And I wanted to say one thing about the speed of a bear.
Yeah.
If you're young, grab your YouTube, because he said that a bear is as fast as a dog.
Yeah.
Watch a Gravy Train commercial.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched, know about Gravy Train?
I don't.
They used to, there's this dog food brand, and they used to have a little wagon train run through the house, and the dog would fucking chase the shit out of it. Dogs have amazing fucking speed, my friend.
Yes, they do. Very, very amazing speed. And imagine a fucking 1,200-pound animal that can run just like a fucking dog. That's some scary shit. Like grizzly bears, they'll run down wolves and shit, man. Like they're NASCAR.
I had no idea that grizzly bears ate wolves.
Oh, I don't know if they eat them, but they'll definitely like fend them off.
Hey, PETA, if you're listening, fuck off. You've been listening to the wrong goddamn show. But I would love to see a fucking grizzly bear get at a fucking wolf.
Dude, that would be pretty intense. Because there'd be like 9 wolves and 1 grizzly bear, and
I want to see a grizzly bear get at a wolf.
Oh, just one-on-one?
I mean, you want all that tag team action because you're a pervert.
That's fucked up. And you know what? On that note, let's get into the 5 minutes of funk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
First up, number 1, we got sports. And ladies and gentlemen, LeBron is out. Fuck you, Lakers.
I'm gonna take the last 6 games off.
Yeah. Oh,
hey, fuck you if you bought tickets.
Yeah, dude. I know this is what drives me fucking nuts. Well, we want to let his groin injury heal all the way. Go fuck yourselves. You're out of the playoffs. That's why you're shutting him down for the year. He's not hurt. He's LeBron James. He might just have cramps or need some fucking water or some sunflower seeds because he's bored.
And one of his teammates, just in case you're following the big baller brand, Lonzo Ball, he starts a shoe brand.
Right.
And they're saying he's had some ankle injuries over the course of his career.
Sure.
And they're saying it might be the shoes from his shoe brand that are fucking up his ankles.
His dad's fucking up his future.
Yeah. And now he's disowned his own brand.
Jesus
and now he's
Christ.
like, oh, something went fucked up behind the scenes, and where there's some money missing. So
shit.
This guy is like, hey, I'm going to post Instagram posts of me throwing my shoes in the trash. No, hold on. 51% owner of the company, but he is throwing his own shoes in the fucking trash. These shoes, I think the shoes were like $400 a piece.
Jesus Christ.
And they were just some rebranded Pro Kids or something.
So $400 a piece, $800 for the pair.
Oh!
Next up, we got politics. And it's getting very politicky, and they are walking on razor blades with this one. Jussie Smollett is acquitted of all charges after admitting he lied.
He's not acquitted. They dropped the charges.
Well, there you go. That's basically being acquitted.
No. They dropped the charges. And this motherfucker comes out. He's like, I knew if I just kept telling the truth that everything was going to be okay.
How do you come back from that? How do you come back from admitting you lied? Dude,
he didn't admit. He never admitted he lied.
What was this whole debacle about? Felony charges for actor admitting he lied.
The thing is, they didn't have to give him a whole bunch of jail time. But at least they should have convicted his ass.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they should.
So now he can go and say that he was not convicted of that and he's not lying.
Dude, I can never take a gay black man seriously ever again. Ever.
Well, it depends on where you want to take him seriously.
Next up, entertainment. Dude, this new Netflix, Love, Death, and Robots, is my fucking favorite show.
Best shit ever. And if you haven't watched it yet, watch it. And if you already watched it, watch it again. I mean, you can.
I started watching it again.
Just buy some more edibles and watch it again.
Dude, I started watching it again because they're little shorts, like almost short cartoon episodes, and I missed so much shit the first time through because you're dilly-dallying, fucking around on your phone or whatever.
So the premise is that they're 12 to 15 minute stories. They're all animated. They're all adult. So there's going to be some sex. There's going to be some violence. Maybe some fucking drug use. But the stories are amazing. It reminds me of watching like Twilight Zone, Outer Limits, where they're just all unrelated stories. The animation styles on there are amazing. Just eye candy. So if you do edibles, you should do edibles or acid. I mean, I don't know where you get that, but whatever enhances your shit, you should do that.
And be mindful, you're going to see a lot of cartoons, and there is a touch of real life. There is actually a few actors in there, real life actors, and they give you a couple scenes that are pretty provocative in the animation world as well.
Yeah, if If it wasn't animated, parts of it would just be porn. So,
Yeah. Next up, local news. Ladies and gentlemen, Seattle is dying.
So I watched a documentary by Como. I think it's like Channel 4 up in Seattle.
Yeah.
And it's an hour documentary about Seattle's dying.
Yeah.
And they really address the homeless problem. Like, a few people recommend this. Then it pops up in my freaking YouTube feed. And you know, I'm YouTube premium.
YouTube captain.
Yeah, so shit pops up in my feed. It must be important. And they really talked about how the homeless problem is making Seattle unlivable. But then I relate that back to, I work in downtown Portland, and it's horrible.
Well, it's not just the homeless population, it's the drug use. So,
Well, they are the drug users.
parents are reluctant to take their kids to parks in areas where there's an abundant amount of homeless people, and it's really just driving the economy into the ground, and they can't get rid of these people. What I don't understand, me personally, I don't understand how you have all these now hiring signs and nobody wants jobs. These people, in my opinion, are choosing to be fucking homeless, and it's killing our cities.
But the other point they made is drug addiction, which I won't give it a full cop out, but these people aren't equipped to hold fucking jobs because they're addicted to fucking drugs.
You need money to buy drugs.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, but if you get really good at using drugs, you get really bad at going to work.
Hey, you don't have to be sober to make my taco.
I'm just
make
saying,
sure it's delicious.
I'm just saying, you don't show up.
Next up, last but not least, now that is news, and you are not going to believe this. A man buys a yacht and names it "Now Who's the Loser, Dad?" to spite his father for calling him a loser all throughout his childhood.
Wow.
Imagine that. Imagine Diesel Fresh comes home one day in a Mercedes with a custom license plate that says, like, "F you, Dad."
You know, because I'm that kind of petty.
Dude, I want to be rich enough to be that petty.
I am that kind of petty. I really would. I really would.
Actually, I don't even really need to be that rich to be that petty. I just need to be that clever.
You remember when I was into custom license plates?
Yeah.
I had my shit said Oso BMW, Oso Lexus. I was fucking letting you know that I have arrived. Remember when you saw me on the fucking bus?
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
Remember when you saw me in the back of the lift, motherfucker?
Yeah.
No, but dude, I wish ill on no man except for the people that I don't like. So if I get a vinyl wrap around my fucking Volkswagen TDI that says "Picture me rolling," you know what the fuck's up.
Ooh, a vinyl wrap. That'd be cool. It's a vinyl wrap. That wraps it up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And this week's hot topic: Billboard removes rapper Lil Nas X. First of all, let's break down this name. What the fuck is a Lil Nas X?
I don't quite understand how rapper names work nowadays. I mean, why don't they just make them numbers?
First of all, give me a beat, because we're talking about a rapper named Lil Nas X. There we go. Give me something a little funky. Lil Nas X. Wait a minute. Now, we're talking about a fucking country song of his today. We can't have a funky little beat when he's got a country song.
We're not talking about rap. We're talking, this is a country song. Check
Wait,
this out.
then why?
Hold on. I got some background on it.
Oh, Jesus.
Some concerns being raised about what determines whether a track qualifies as a country song and how limiting that definition might be.
That's a white guy.
Riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche.
Please don't get us in trouble for playing this.
Valley, you ain't been up off that porch now.
Old Town Road, a genre-bending track from Lil Nas X. The track found a quick foothold on 3 different Billboard charts: the Hot 100, Hip Hop and R&B, and Hot Country Songs, where it hit number 18. Not for long, though, with Billboard 86ing it off the country chart, declaring, while Old Town Road incorporates references to country and cowboy imagery, it does not embrace enough elements of today's country music to chart in its current version. That decision earned one big
Dude, that is not a country song.
You don't think it's a country song?
No, that is not a fucking country song.
Then what's a country song?
Dude, you want to hear a fucking country song? Let me give it to you right here. Yeah.
That old fucking Bone Thugs bullshit?
That is a country song.
Man, you're about to get your mic cut.
Dude, That is the only fucking rap country song that I know. Pardon Darius Rucker.
Well, you could do Nelly Over and Over Again
That is not a country song.
with Tim McGraw.
That is not a country song.
Country Grammar. No, I'm just kidding.
Country Grammar is more of a country song than fucking Over and Over Again.
No, but I think it brings up it really brings up something about what defines genre anymore, because I remember growing up in an era where we were divided on like, dude, you fuck with this or you fuck with that. Maybe you listen to this a little bit, but
You
know
can
what
get
I'm
with
saying?
this or you can get with that.
That was it. Like, so I was at the store the other day. I'm sitting there with Jeff and Jeff was on a whole bunch of 90s house music. And I was like, he's like, didn't you listen? This was the jam. Didn't you listen? I said, no, I wasn't fucking with house music. You know why? And you know what? I'm glad we live in a better environment today, because I didn't listen to house music because people would question my sexuality if I listened to house music.
Dude, I'm gonna break down for you what country music is with one word. And it's gonna hit you, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
I don't know, because white people is 2 words.
Twang, country fucking twang. There's no country twang in that fucking song.
Where do you hear twang country?
In every country song
On the radio?
Yeah.
That shit sounds like recycled Kenny Loggins records. That shit.
Gotta know when to
I
hold
said
it.
Kenny Loggins, not fucking Kenny Rogers. Goddamn.
Same difference.
Goddamn. Yeah. Because Kenny Rogers is actually a fucking country star. Kenny Loggins, I mean, that motherfucker just told you how to get footloose. Man, and meet me halfway across the sky.
Yeah.
If you did not see Over the Top, the one of the greatest Sylvester Stallone movies, where he's a trucker and he's reuniting with his son,
If not the greatest.
I mean, even better than he wasn't in it, but better than Roadhouse. But no, I'm just saying, meet me halfway across the sky. But I'm sitting there. I don't listen to a lot of country radio, no, but it's odd when I do tune into country, and country is like just a whole bunch of stolen elements from other music now. It used to be like its own thing. I grew up watching Hee Haw. Yeah, surprise, surprise. My grandparents made me watch Hee Haw all the time. I don't know.
Still love Blazing Saddles.
No, motherfucker. We watched Hee Haw right before we watched The Jeffersons. That's how it worked. That was the schedule at my house. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't Roy Clark's country. You know what I'm saying? That is not Johnny Cash's fucking country. Actually, at the end, Johnny Cash only think he even made country. He just started making music. So my question sometimes becomes like, is it really a genre thing anymore? Because I can't call that shit hip hop. I can't call a lot.
It sounds like hip hop.
What makes shit hip hop? That's not the shit Eric B. and Rakim did. I can't call any of this modern. I can only call a portion of this modern shit hip hop. I don't say that it's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad. It's just not hip hop. I mean, it don't matter how time progresses on. Red is still red. Rock still sounds like fucking rock.
I really want to accentuate what you just said. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not hip hop. So basically what you're saying is it's not hip hop, and it can't be good because they're trying to be hip hop, but
they're not trying to be hip hop. They're trying to be something else, because it's unfair. As it's unfair for me to compare one of these new guys like a Lil Pump to one of my favorite rappers.
If I grow out and get fucking dreadlocks,
one of my favorite old school rappers. I mean,
if I grow my hair out and get dreadlocks and fucking get face tattoos, does that make me black?
No.
Okay. If you put on a cowboy hat, does that make you a fucking country artist?
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work?
Because me putting on a cowboy hat symbolizes something. You getting face tattoos, you could be a skinhead. I don't know. Weird rappers aren't the only people with fucking face tattoos. I mean, me putting on a cowboy hat, especially as a black man in America, that's a goddamn statement. You really must be down with the cause.
What cause? The country cause?
The country cause.
Dude, you're okay.
I mean, because really, that could get me ostracized by my own fucking people. And then there could be country people that look at me and go, "What are you trying to do, boy?" And they might call me boy. And then I got a case like Jesse Smollett, because it's MAGA country, bitch.
So since you and you put on a cowboy hat and you're instantly the fucking country professional, what defines country music then? Give me your take on get the 10-gallon hat out, put it on.
As I know, what country music is carried down from what is it, Irish folk music. I mean, country music is what defines country music. I don't have parameters. I don't. I'm kind of at a pace where like, well, what the fuck is genre about? Why does it have to be Why does it have to be? You know, why don't we all just have that Spotify playlist like real people have? I mean, that's what makes radio so fucking stupid. If you look at somebody's Spotify regular fucking playlist, that shit is all over the place.
Let me give you the dividing line.
What's the dividing line?
Between country.
Because you can't talk about Darius or Charlie Pride.
And not country.
What?
Taylor Swift. That bitch is not a country artist. She is a top 40 fucking pop
But
singer.
she stopped being a country artist, what, 7-8 years ago?
No,
she made an active effort to not be a country artist.
that's what I'm saying. That's the dividing line.
As soon as you heard, I knew you were trouble when I walked in.
Yeah.
All right, and what's country about? Shake It Off.
Nothing.
Hey, you know, I mean, shit.
Blank Space. Nothing. Why do we know so many Taylor Swift songs? That's a better question.
because the end of the day, when we go to some lounge party on a rooftop in 20 years, that shit's gonna come on. Dude. You know what I'm saying? That shit's gonna come on, and you know what? You're gonna tap your toes to it,
and you might sing the chorus. You might.
And because it's familiar, we'll hate it today. But that's real fucking life. I see it all the fucking time.
At the end of the day, what did you learn today?
Well, this week I learned that I am doing the right thing when somebody tries to rob the retail establishment I'm working at, and I let the other guy tackle him, and I just take the product back. I learned that I was doing the right thing. I mean, because, you know, just like that homeless problem, the drug problem, whatever, I don't know what to do with this guy. I really wanted to kick him in his head, but I'm not trying to catch a case. My dough ain't long like that. And I didn't know if he had weapons. But you know what? I was able to return our merchandise. And that's good. My boss gave me a pat on the fucking head and said, "That's great." He's like, "Kind of sucks you didn't help your buddy out." But
he gave you a pat on the head?
Unofficially.
Okay. I was going to say, if he actually gave you a pat on the head, that is really, like, did he tell you to get back on the porch afterwards?
There's no porch where I work.
Okay.
Might have.
That's okay. So let me tell you what I learned today.
I mean, because if you were trying to imply that I was some kind of house Negro, that's really fucked up. I was just saying my boss was endearing to my actions. Goddamn, you don't have to take it back to slavery.
We know you're not a house Negro. That's Bill Maher. Okay.
Yeah, that's Bill Maher.
As for me, what I learned today, I learned that Diesel Fresh can hit another octave, and it's lower than we all thought. So, ladies, guard your vaginas. Oh, so you already know. So,
girl, you should wait till I go down there and tell you what the alphabet's like.
It's about that time to go. Yeah. Oh, so you already know. Yeah, so hit that outro.
I come by. You can just we can just test out those thigh muscles, and we can go from A to Z.
Hold up.
A to Z. You already know me. I am the host with no name.
I'm DJ Also Fried.
And we're kicking it with you every single week right here on The Hype. Don't forget to check out our friends over at Fortress Property Management. That's fortresspropertymgmt.com. Or you can check them out on Facebook.
It's time to go.
Fortress Property Management /Facebook.com. Call them 503-752-8519. We will not let Diesel Fresh talk about these guys because he's going to get them fired up.
Hey, you have needs.
It's time to go.
It's one of those things where you have needs and they can fulfill them. I mean, you might be needing a place to lay that head, and they could take care of you. That's Fortress. Make sure you hit Fortress up. Why don't you give them that number again?
503-752-8519. Don't forget to check us out, thehypepodcast.com, on iTunes, Spotify, and Libsyn. Like and subscribe. Rate us 5 stars. Make us easy to find.
Sometimes he says it so fast it's forgettable. Well, when Diesel Fresh tells you that you have to call Fortress at 503-752-8519, pull that earbud a little closer. I'll just give you one more repeat. Because if you got needs, especially when it comes to housing and someplace to lay your sexy little head, they can take care of you. One more time, that's 503-752-8519. It's your boy Also Fresh.
Fortress Property be getting you in them walls.
This is Also Fresh. I'm out, but I might be in there later.